I have downloaded this from Altition website. First step is to run this installer. First check the Java version. Java is installed or not on the system. Java version, Java is installed over here. So we are going to run this Altition. Change the mode to executable mode. The file, the installer, console installer, and then run the Atlassian installer. Jar is getting unpacked. And then the installer is getting started. It is asking whether to install Jira 6.02 on your computer. Say press OK, enter. It is asking three options to install: express install with the default settings, custom install with advanced settings for advanced users, and upgrading existing Jira installation. I am going to go for the default install settings. So I am going to press 1. Install as a service, yes. So install. So the files are getting extracted and Jira server is getting installed. As you can see here, the folders are extracting, and the Jira server is getting installed over here. The Jira is getting launched over here. It says the Jira can be accessed through this port 8080. Okay, localhost 8080. Jira can be installed from there. Before that, we need to set up the MySQL database for the Jira server. That can be done by checking whether MySQL database exists on the system or not. So my RPM query all grep MySQL will say that database server is existing on your system. So the next step is to create a Jira user and Jira database on the MySQL server. The first step is to create the Jira database. Here MySQL is already installed over here. So we are going to create a MySQL, check whether MySQL is running or not. So MySQL is not running, so MySQL d start service. MySQL d start. MySQL database is starting over here. MySQL database has started successfully. So now you can log into using MySQL. So the next step is to create the database for the MySQL. That can be created using this command, Jira database. By logging into the MySQL and then using this command, one row is affected over here. Jira database is created. When you say show databases, says command show databases, you will see Jira database has been created over here. The next step is populate the databases. The next step is to issue this command, copy this command, paste it over here. Here change accordingly. Here the username is flash privileges. Okay, and then copy, paste, to username, root at the rate localhost. Okay, issue this statement. The user update will be over. Then flush privileges command should be issued. privileges. Okay, this command should be and copy the next step is copy MySQL connector, MySQL connector .java to opt installation directory. Jira to this directory. SQL connector is driver is copied. Here this driver is copied to this directory. Once this is over, start the Jira server and stop the Jira server. How to start this stop the Jira server? Go to the cd where application data Jira opt, go to opt application Jira bin and give the command stop, give the command stop jira dot shell, like this from the command shell. Jira is stopped. Now start the Jira shell, Jira server. Start the Jira server. Now it is started. The next step is to go to the localhost HTTP localhost port number 8080, you'll get Jira setup wizard will come up. So you select my own database here, select database type as MySQL, host name is localhost, database is Jira DB, username is root, root, password is that you gave it, and then test connection. Root at the rest localhost TSS 3 test connection. Follow the next step. In this case, the database will be set up here. The database will be set up here. It takes a minute over here. Here the database has been set up. Jira database has been set up. It is taking some time. The database is still being set it up over there. database has been set up over here. Once the database is set up, you'll get this screen. Mode public, private, base URL is localhost dot thing is your application title is your company.jira. You can use properties and go for the next. You have to give license key. If you have a license key, I don't have an account. You can create an account and generate the license key over here and follow the setup process. I don't have a license key here, so if you have a key, you can enter the license key over here and follow the next steps and install the Jira software.